What's up, Duelist? Bandit Crowley here, bringing you the remake of the Ancient Gear deck profile. Now, as you may have seen before in some of the statements on our Twitter or Facebook page, we were having some trouble with the camera and I had to re-record the Ancient Gear deck for a grand total of 3 times at this point. So let's go ahead and try again. And at this point, we were gonna upload it right after our podcast, and we still had trouble. It turns out it was the computer, not the camera. So I already fixed that, and here we go. Let's get right down to it with the monsters. We got one Max C, of course, because you should run it in everything. We got 2 silver gadgets, 2 gold gadgets, 3 ancient gear gadget, 3 ancient gear box, 3 ancient gear hound, the MVP of the deck, 3 ancient gear wyvern, 1 ancient gear beast, and 3 ancient gear reactor dragons. Onto the back row. Of course, we got 3 ancient gear catapult, 3 ancient gear fortress, 3 gear towns, 3 terraforming, 1 overload fusion, 2 power bonds, 1 dark hole, 1 twin twisters, 1 galaxy cyclone, and 1 ancient gear reborn. That's gonna be it for the main deck. Now we're going over to the extra deck with 1 Gagaga Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Diamond Dire, 2 Honor Arcs, 1 Castel, 1 Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf, 1 number 59, 1 Gear Gigant X, 1 Dark Rebellion Exceed, and then of course the Devil's Triple Howitzer, and 2 Chaos Ancient Gear Giants. Now of course let's deal with some of those deck choices like we usually do on the channel. Here in the extra deck I don't really see anything going on. As far as the main deck goes, a lot of people run more back row. I prefer to be speedier. I'm talking about the traps, so I just run the 1 reborn. The Galaxy Cyclone's been working really well for me because it'll destroy my opponent's spell or trap that I might have to deal with, like a warning or something like that. And then on the next turn, I'll pop my Gear Town. Twin Twisters, obvious, Dark Hole. I prefer to play the gamble, so I do double Power Bond. Sure, I might take 4,500 points of damage, but as long as I'm inflicting those 9,000 to you, I'm okay. Now, of course, Overload Fusion, I might bump this up to 2. We got, let's see here. Alright, this is something I see a lot of people doing. The 3 Reactor Dragon and 1 Beast. A lot of people are running 2 Dragon, no Beast, instead of an Ancient Gear Golem. And in their extra deck, they're running the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem because of style points. I don't give a damn about style, man. What I give a damn about is winning. And Gear Golem is going to be too slow for that. If it was Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound, then of course. But not right now, not like this. Also, a lot of people are not understanding that the format has changed. Maximum Crisis is out, and we're dealing with the True Dracos and that diagram. This is an MST that they can't respond to when it battles. So that's, to me, that's insane. It's great. I run Ancient Gear Beast because he's just good tech against other decks that aren't True Dracos. The other thing I want to talk about was Ancient Gear Box and the gadgets. So another thing that I'm not understanding is that people are running 1 Ancient Gear box. I don't know if you guys know what the effect is, but even the structure deck understood that you needed this card at 2. So the effect is, if this card is added from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except by drawing it, you can add 1 Earth Machine type monster with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gear box. You can only use the effect of Ancient Gear box once per turn. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys know, like, the combo is Wyvern adds box to add gadget, instant 3 monsters so you can summon your Hound, and fuse for 4 for the Chaos Max. I mean, Chaos Ancient Gear. And even the structure deck gives you 2 at a time because they know you're going to do that combo and might have to do it again. So I run it at 3 to maximize my fusion because all I want to do is be able to summon Chaos Ancient Gear Giant and win. And oh, they're right there. The last part is about Gold Gadget and Silver Gadget. Now, I know that they're good. In fact, JD used to run a gadget deck, and when he got these, it became a completely different monster. I understand that they're good, but they defeat the purpose of the deck, which is to OTK. Do your best to try to kill now. These guys are meant to bring out the Exceeds, and that's in order to set up your next combo to last a little bit longer. That's not the point of the deck. The way the deck is designed, even in the structure deck, is just go for the win or die. You know, the old mechanics, the old way Yu-Gi-Oh was relevant. OTK, the ancient gear way. So I run these because it just helps to be able to special summon Wyvern, get the effect off, and then go Gear Gigant to search for something else. I understand that, but this kind of deck style with the gadgets is more to swarm the field with like 2 or 3 XYCs if you can. And I designed the deck to be good for a Link format, where this is just gonna go ahead and kill whatever you summoned. You know what I mean? So when Link format actually happens, I would switch these out for back row like Strikes or Warning, Storming Mirror Force, stuff like that. And guys, remember that Quaking Mirror Force is gonna suck the moment that Link summoning happens because they can't go face down. Alright, so remember to like, share, subscribe, hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tutors. Hopefully this audio will stand and you will see this on May 12th. Have a day.